what's up? I'm Caroline from CarolineVencil.com, and I am here today to answer some of my readers' questions with you. So let's get into it. When is the right time to hire a VA? I've been doing everything on my own, and I feel like I don't have enough time to do it all. But I'm not making a ton of money either. What should I do? What should I hire out first? Okay, so here is my thought process of hiring a VA. When I hit a point where I feel like I need to hustle every single work hour of the day, I know that that means that I need more help. If things start falling through the cracks, if I miss a deadline, if I forgot to send an email that needed to get sent, if it's the first of the month and a new lesson hasn't dropped inside of a course that's supposed to have a new lesson drop on the first, then that's a red flag to me. That means that I'm missing things and that I need help. And I'm not usually one to ask for help. Let me be very clear on that. Like, I'm really not. But asking for help in my business has been the biggest blessing possibly ever. I mean, other than like the tripwire, which I just love. But as far as hiring a VA goes, I want to give you a word of warning of what I did when I first started so that you don't make that same mistake. When I first started my blog, it was, you've made it once you have a VA. Like, oh, just send an email and my VA will get back to you. It was kind of like an elite thing. It was like, oh my gosh, like you're a big deal. And so that was kind of what I was looking for. It was the wrong thing to be looking for. It was like, you know what? I'm going to hire me a VA because then I'll be seen as official. Then I'll be seen as like the person, right? Well, see, here's the thing. When you hire somebody, they're going to want to know what their job is. And just saying, I need a general VA is a really broad umbrella. Like sometimes that really is helpful. But we might overestimate how long it takes to handle email or like what we expect them to do. Or worse, a lot of times when you hire somebody, you're like, I'm just going to do this myself. And then you wind up paying them because, they say like, I will work a minimum of 5 hours a week. And so you still have to pay them, even if they didn't necessarily work the entire 5 hours. Sometimes that happens. Do as I say and not as I have done in the past. But if you are looking to try to avoid wasting your money, here's what I wish that I would have done is literally during the day, like over the course of a week, write down what you do all day. Every day, write down the things that you do. Checking emails, getting to inbox 0, sorting emails. Like this is just my inbox, by the way. Sorting emails that are important, replying to emails that are important, sending out media kits, sending out responses, making sure that all of the things for a summit that's coming up are done. Adding the summit to the calendar so that I remember to actually promote it. Scheduling out the emails for aforementioned summit so that I can remember how to promote it. All of those things kind of fall under the just emailing umbrella. And that's not even getting into, you can also have a VA who handles your entire Pinterest. You can have a VA who handles your shop. You can have a VA who does your YouTube. All of these things are possible. Like you just have to actually look at the things that you do in a week, in a day, or whatever it is, and see the things that you don't want to do. There's things that I know that I don't want to do. I don't want to have to handle sending out emails, like canned responses to emails that are like, I can't find my download. Like those just drain me. And I just know myself at this point, and I can say those emails drain me. They make me not want to open my inbox. And so that's why I have a VA who helps me with that. Because one, I am kind of lazy. There it is. I would much rather be doing things, working on email sequences, working on how to make sure that the membership experiences of my people are better. All of those things, designing templates, those things are what I want to do. Making videos, those things are what I want to do. I'm going to hand off all of the things that sap my energy. Like I don't want to do them. I will avoid them. Like anything that I keep pushing off until tomorrow, I know that that's something to hand off to a VA. If it's something that I want to hand off till tomorrow, or if it's something that takes me forever to do, it would take me forever and a day to edit YouTube videos. That's why I hand it off to a video editor. it could take me, it would take me forever to make all of the Instagram graphics that I need to, even though it's just quotes. It would take me forever to do that. So I hand it off to somebody else to do. Scheduling out, like sending in, emails for things that are due for summits. It's a pain in the butt. It takes me a while to do that, and I keep forgetting to do it. Hand it off to somebody who actually has the time to do that, who remembers to do that. And it's not it's 2:55 and I'm supposed to be done at 3. What is it that I need to do? Oh no, we don't want that to happen. So as far as when is it time to hire a VA, when you feel like you're strapped for time constantly, when you feel like you need help, when you feel like you're avoiding tasks that are getting done or that are not getting done and they're piling up, and when you want to stop feeling like you have to do any of the clerical stuff, if you don't want to check your emails, if you want somebody else to be your community manager on Facebook, if you want somebody to run your Instagram or your Pinterest or whatever it is, those are all things that you can hire out. You can make those kinds of decisions as to how you're going to hire them out. For VAs, there's a bunch of different ways to hire a VA. I do have VAs in the States, and I have them abroad as well. They're all awesome. I love them. They're they really, really, they're awesome. But sometimes it does take a while to find good VAs, not just necessarily in the States, but also abroad. Upwork and Fiverr, you can do those different services. There's a bunch of different ways to hire a VA, but we can talk about that later. But as far as when do you know that you need one? It's when you've been avoiding your inbox for a week because you can't get the idea or get past the idea of getting in there. And now every day there's more and more emails and you're like, I'm just not even going to open that inbox. That's when you know that it's time to hire a VA. Now, as far as the cost of it goes, this is where you can, again, be realistic. You want to make sure that you're paying people well, but if you don't have a whole bunch of time to spend, or if you don't have a whole bunch of money right now to be spending on it, that's fine. I have hired VAs from the Philippines, from India, from the Dominican Republic. Gosh, where else? I think those are the big ones. But I've hired them from abroad and I've not had problems at all with them. You share passwords safely through sites like LastPass. There are a few other ones that you can use as well. Common Key is another thing that you can use to share passwords with VAs if you're concerned. But be realistic about how much time you think that the tasks will take for them. Find somebody who can handle being the other side of your brain. That's what I think of it as. I can't remember if I'm left or right brained. I'm one of the two. But I needed somebody who is more analytical. I think I'm right brained because that's the more artsy fartsy, right? I think. Either way, I needed somebody who was organized, who was good with lists, who was good with deadlines, who was good with keeping me on track. I needed somebody to literally be a sheepdog for my brain. Be like, nope, we're going to redirect that. And you remember, these things are due. No, you got to get them done. No, you really do. Nope, get them done. You can talk. We'll deal with that later. I needed somebody to corral me. I needed somebody to get me a list of things that I needed to do because I would forget. So that's kind of you have to find the other half of your brain. Find somebody who compliments you and who not compliment your hair looks so pretty today, but actually compliments your personality type. Is going to be that kind of person. If you're going to be looking for somebody who is going to be a customer service rep, you want to make sure that they have the same general, hang on, we're out of focus here. Let's see. Is it going to cooperate with me? There we go. You want to find somebody who is going to fit your general vibe that you want your customer service to have. If you want people to be like, golly gee willikers, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry that happened. Let me throw confetti with you, super, super bubblegum sweet kind of thing. And then you're going to want to make sure that you're hiring somebody who's super, super bubblegum sweet. If you're looking for somebody who is going to help you with your graphics, if you want somebody who will make your pins or your Instagram or your YouTube thumbnails, you want to make sure that you find somebody who actually fits your vibe. You want to find somebody who it's if you are looking for somebody who does neutral colors, kind of more muted, simple, easy, streamlined kind of stuff. If you're looking for that, you're probably not going to want to hire somebody like me with the bright pink and the bright colors and the glitter and the flashy. Like, so be realistic about what you're looking for and then find somebody who can fit that. But I wouldn't necessarily look to hire a VA, just say that you're hiring a VA, if that makes any sense. Like, make sure that you actually have tasks for them to do, and make sure that you have tasks for them to do that make your life easier. That's the biggest thing, is you're not just hiring a VA to say like, oh, I have a VA. You want to hire a VA who's actually going to be helpful, who's actually going to be something of an asset to your business and not a hassle for you to have to train. So there it is. Don't take it too seriously either. Like, don't take it too seriously. I was told for my very first VA that I needed to put them through like 18 rounds of like interview processes. Don't do that. I mean, you can, like, if you're going to be having them do things like, handle your passwords or like manage your bank account or something. But like, this is, if you're talking about like, for a starting VA who's going to be managing your inbox, you can pretty much see how they're going to respond to people in your emails by how they respond to you on Upwork or Facebook or wherever it is that you're hiring them from. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope that you learned a lot. I hope that helped you. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like, and leave your comments. Or if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.